Welcome back, everybody. We are into episode 8 of Mass Effect from the Legendary Edition trilogy. So we got to a point where we have completed all of the initial side quests from the Citadel that we can complete thus far. So what we need to do now is we need to get up onto the landing platform and talk to Ambassador Udina and Captain Anderson. See what they have to say about it. So without further ado, let's get right back into it, shall we? Load career. Save 7. John on the Citadel. Believe we're in Flux, or just outside of Flux. Yes. So what we can do from here is we can take the transport real quick. Taking the transports is going to make these episodes last a little bit longer. I really think it will. Now, we are going to do something a little bit hilarious. We are going to go up, talk to them, deal with what's next.
Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The
Yeah.
environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted.
Those environmental suits are also very flattering. I mean, seriously, look at her. Oof. Like my wife. Oof. So gorgeous. Just like Tally. I don't want to talk to you, but I have to.
I've got big news for you, Shepard.
I'll bet.
Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
He doesn't look happy.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Ferro system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Ferros and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like
I'll start
we should
there.
head to the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Sarah. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Bye. She's bouncy. Okay.
Yes, Commander?
Ah.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre. We compromised.
Thank you.
I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How do you pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans.
The only thing I care about is
You're right.
Spectres.
It's no good to look back.
Oh, hi. Hi. This boy loves hugs. As you can tell, he likes hugs. He's a good boy, he's a cuddly boy. Don't ever let anyone tell you that Belgian Malinois don't love cuddles. They love cuddles. At least this one does. Oh, you good boys. You good boys. You good boys. Ah, that's my face. That's my face. That's all he wants is cuddles. Okay. Dude, it's time to get down. It's time to get down. Back to the show.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Okay.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okie dokie. Let's get on the ship. Boop.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination
They kept that.
in progress.
It doesn't take as much time.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Keep it short, how we do things my way. Now, let's be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all,
Quit posing,
we
Ashley.
will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now, can I... Yes, viewport, look outside. Codex! I don't think I can do much here. At least not at the moment. So, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Boop. Open. Right. So, what we're going to do is we are going to zoom out again, and we are going to go, just for giggles, we are going to go here for one reason and one reason only, to go back to the Citadel. Because there's more stuff that you can accomplish on the Citadel, more side quests and whatnot, that I believe they pop up now that I have the ship. And in the original trilogy, I would have to leave the system and come back to activate certain side
Message coming
quests.
in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Hedda cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to accomplish that just yet. I want to upgrade my charm and intimidate just a bit more, just in case. But for now, let's go back to the Citadel. Wow! It's like being shot out of a giant railgun. And land. And we're back on the Citadel. I love that visual. That load screen visual is amazing. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy. Let's go. Ah! Ugh. Buddy. Buddy. This is what happens when you have a dog that loves you very much. They just want to cuddle. That's all he wants. He just wants lovin's and cuddles. All the time. No! Okay, I can... Maybe those are all taken away. I remember before I had a way to shut these shutters. Maybe I can only do that on space. Boop. And go with... Ah! No, not you. I will definitely take you. Garrison Tally will always be my 2 favorites. Open the door!
Exterior atmosphere. Log. The commanding officer ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay. Go back down here. The easiest way for me to tell whether some of these quests are available is if I go to Cora's Den and there's somebody there. If I'm wrong, he won't be there, and there will be no other quest to have at the moment. At which point I can go take care of our Liara's quest mission, and I can go take care of. Well, after I complete one of them. After I complete one of those missions, so if I go get Liara, come back, there will be new quests, and no one is there. So I am going to have to go complete Liara's quest at the very least. And then I can come back and there will be more quests available, such as the Bane's quest, which I definitely need. Now, what I typically do, I don't know how anybody else that plays this game does it, but what I typically do is I will complete Liara's quest, the Pharaoh's quest, and the Novaria quest all before completing all the side quests. Now, there are some side quests, obviously, as you've seen, that I have completed before even going to get the Normandy for my ship. And that's fine. It's fine to complete some of those side quests, but trying to complete them all usually doesn't work out very well and just kind of makes everything go a lot longer. Oof. Ooh, that's better. Okay. So let's go find Liara. Don't get me wrong, Liara definitely has a solid place in the trilogy.
Stand by, shore party.
I did the romance storyline for Liara, and I just was never satisfied with it. I did Ashley's romance storyline, was never satisfied with it.
The commanding officer
I am a 100% Tallymancer, and that is who I always will be. Tally is my go-to. To me, there's just more in it. It's not easy to complete. And you actually don't get to truly complete it until the third game. Like, in the first game, you can do... there's a cutscene that you can have if you have any romantic inclinations toward any of the other crew members. Although few. You can have a romantic cutscene in the first game, and in the second game, and in the third game. But the only one that only ever has one romantic scene is Tally. You go through the first game and don't romance anyone. Then you go through the second game and you can make your intentions known. And I can't remember, but I don't believe there's a romance scene in 2. But in 3, you get the romance scene and a whole lot more when you romance Tally. So, that's who I am always going to go with. And let's go. We could complete Asteroid X-57 first, but I would rather complete that later. No, she's not on this, but I believe she's in Gnosis. Now, there's a lot of people that are probably going to give me crap for this, but I really just don't like the SR1. I think it's too small. Whereas the SR2 is easily twice as big. There it is, Therum. That is where I need to go. So let's go down here. And I believe I have enough time to at least get to where Liara is. If I'm fast enough and don't kill everything on the way, I might even be able to get Liara in the ship, get through that cutscene before the end of this episode. And touchdown. Let's go. Oh, they didn't really upgrade this thing, did they?
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I just need to basically only shoot the ones that are directly in my way, causing me the most amount of danger. Everything else I can just skip. And that's exactly what I would do. I believe I remember my way there. Ooh! Oh, we have a booster. I think the other one had a booster too, but I think the only one that I ever used was that booster, the jump booster. This just doesn't seem like it makes it go any faster. Geth dropships. They're going to drop one there. See? And there. And we are just going to pass by like nothing ever happened. Oh, there is a spot coming up here where I am going to have to fight because I really don't have much of a choice. Okay, let's find that cut through. No. Leave. Is that? That's it. Ah! Captain. Ah! No! That's turn. Okay. I don't remember there being a zoom on this thing before. Nope. Bye. Come through. Gotcha. Okay, so we are going to park here because we can, and there is stuff in there. There we go. Now that, wait. Okay. Good night. Nothing over there. Boop. Begin manual override. Like playing Frogger. Captain is going off because it's just the way he is. He is a strange dog. He seems to think everything is going to attack me. He's a very protective animal. But when he's outside, he gets along with other dogs and other people just fine. It's only when he's inside that he acts like this. Okay, so we gotta get this one. Grab those. Run. No! Do not duck down, you idiot. Wrong direction. Is that one of my wheels? Did they blow one of my wheels off? Two of my wheels off? Looks like my wheels. Nope, nothing. So we gotta get to the other side. Good night. Quick Frogger. Did I get a Reaper? Yes, take it all. Ooh, better damage. Yes. And I got another light armor, Phoenix 2. Crappy damage protection. Crappy shields. But better tech and biotic, and not by much. Ugh. Survivor 2. Cuts my tech and biotic in half. Greatly increases my shields and slightly increases damage protection. So we're going to go ahead and give him that. I don't really like it in that. I'd rather have him in the blue, but you know, it is what it is. Assault Rifle Banshee 2. So we're not losing much in heat sink or accuracy, so we'll give him that, and he needs a... he doesn't much use the pistol, but she has that. I have a Hurricane 2, she has a Hurricane 3. So we'll just leave her with that. Pistol, I don't have anything for her. I don't have anything yet. Whoa! Why are you shooting at nothing?
Perimeter clear.
You think? Dude, my head was there. I don't know if I'm the right Italian Garrus, but damn. The M35 Mako. They really didn't upgrade this much. Ah, I'm not gonna deal with you. Ow. Missed you, but you missed me too. So la 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 la. People shooting at me here. More Geth drops. Look, they brought in two. Now, I am going to have to kill these guys because there is nothing for it, really. Good night. And there is lots of guys down there. Got him. So I kind of had to kill those guys because, I mean, that's a large amount of guys in my way. Woohoo! Well, I guess it does speed me up a little bit. Not by much. I really don't like this driving mechanic. I never have. If it was a little more tight, it would be better for me. But, I mean, I personally think that this is a little too loose. Oh, if memory serves right, these ramp systems are going to be a lot more crowded when I get to Novaria. Bye. And I killed the Geth. I just realized the whole image for the Mako down there for the health on the Mako is totally different. And I run you over too. Let's not run into the lava. Okay, let's get through here. Yeah, I know it's all clear. I mean, we're going to have to take care of this quickly. Stop that. Okay, there's another guy behind there. Not anymore. Okay, I leveled up, but that doesn't really matter much. Got him. Okay, now we gotta get up there. Ah. Okay. So, I did not notice, but apparently I had run out of space on my system, which is honestly kind of hard to do because I have 2 terabytes of space, which means I have too much cluttered up in there. So that being said, I have some things to move around and I have some things that I need to take care of. For now, I'm going to save it right where I'm at, and we'll call that episode 8. And yeah, sorry guys, that was not something I intended on happening, but it happened anyway and I couldn't do anything about it. So I apologize. In the meantime, have a good one, guys. Until the next episode.